Texas A&M defensive lineman Spencer Nealy is far and away from being the smallest guy wearing maroon and white, but when it comes to being a defensive tackle in the SEC, Coach Kevin Sumlin's description makes Nealy sound like Rudy Rudiger.
The old, I don't know how he does it, but he does it. And, you wish he was bigger, you wish he was faster, but you can't tell him that because I think in his eyes he thinks he's King Kong. So he's out there playing. He makes plays every week.
At 6 foot 5 inches tall, listed at 277 pounds, Nealy is usually at least 25 pounds lighter than the offensive lineman he faces every week in the SEC. He's not the typical D lineman you see in the nation's top defensive conference, but looking the part is not the biggest concern for Nealy or his teammates.
As a defense, we could care less what they think about us because that's what drives us. We're not the defense that you look at in the SEC and you're like, I want those guys, and because we're a bunch of scrappy guys. We're going to go out play our butts off, and it doesn't matter what you look like.
I mean, he's the Energizer Bunny for us, and he's the ultimate team guy. Every team needs a Spencer Nealy, and with Julian coming on and us able to move Spence inside, it kind of solidified our front, and that was an area of concern coming into this year, and he's been gold for us.
Nealy entered this week's game with 27 tackles and 2 sacks. Although his numbers are not staggering, it's his team's overall record that has him loving his job.
It's the blue-collar position, which I love. I absolutely love that position. You feel self-accomplished knowing, especially since my neighbor next to me is DeMontre, knowing that he put the numbers up. Feels good for me. I'm perfectly fine with not giving any credit, but it's awesome. It's just great. I'd rather celebrate with my teammates and then celebrate for making a tackle or something, and it's awesome.
As a senior with just 2 regular season games and a bowl appearance left, Nealy says this season has been a blast. He's hoping he and his teammates can finish this season strong.